We moved to South Florida. We have a lot of new projects coming up. Initially, there was supposed to be a main sewer line running down the middle of this house, down the foyer. That was a lie. Hello guys, what's going on? It's Leo from Next Level Builders.
Anton here.
We are excited to show you guys what we got going on. We moved to South Florida. We have a lot of new projects coming up.
So give us a follow on YouTube where we're going to walk through all of our VIP clients, amazing projects, a lot of creativity, tips, tricks, and just the whole process of getting the build from start to finish. Okay guys, here we are at the kitchen. So this is a full new built custom kitchen. And we did a lot of stuff in here to actually make this build happen. First thing we did is we actually had to dig up, move some plumbing, run the wires for the electrical into the islands. Everything from that to the ceiling where you're gonna have LED lighting throughout. We'll do everything from, getting your kitchen installed to run the plumbing, doing the electrical, all the lighting you see in the ceilings. To us, every single detail matters, and that's what we focus on to make sure that we deliver the most quality product that anybody could buy. We don't know the full details, but we always figure out every project. If we have a crazy idea, we're gonna come up with a game plan to actually make it happen, to make everything work out.
So here we have a beautiful blank canvas. We pushed that wall back an extra, I think 16 inches or so, just because we could give it more depth, meaning that we can add whatever layers of trim or whatever we're doing.
This is actually gonna be a cigar area. So all the cigars are gonna be stored in a nice humidifier unit. And are we still doing the wine cellar on this side, or is that like a whiskey?
So there you go. So we don't know exactly, but there actually might be only wine here, and the cigar, we might build a cabinet inside that wall. That was another idea. That's just gonna be recessed flush with the wall, just so it's not affecting this whole wine contraption here. It's gonna be all fully glass encasement. So to this day, we do not know what's happening, but it's gonna be something of wine and cigars most likely.
So a little background about myself. I took interest in construction at a very young age. I remember I was 10, 12 years old. My dad would start taking me to construction sites. This was upstate New York, cold winters. We would go in the morning, shovel snow through a framed house just to keep the house as dry as we can. And that's kind of where things got started for me. And it's just been a progression of working for different people, different jobs, anything from painting to framing to whatever it was, I did it. I always enjoyed working with my hands, and eventually, after years and years of working, ended up meeting Leo at a project, and that's kind of where our journey began. As we did a few projects, a few things worked out, a few things didn't work out, then we kind of linked back up again and decided to start a new company. That's where all the magic began, that's when we started to, every project, we would come up with ideas, we would brainstorm. We were never afraid to work hard. There was projects we'd be there till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. sometimes, just figuring things out and just keep pushing forward. It was never about like any dollar amount or anything. It was always about how do we get better? How do we make our product better? How do we make the client experience a lot better? And that's part of the reason what took us down to Florida. After doing all the things that we've done in Pennsylvania, and this is the next phase of everything. What's amazing being down here, there's unlimited amount of beautiful homes, beautiful projects, a lot of creative people. And one of the best parts about being down here in South Florida is, number one, the weather. Number two, after you're done working hard after a long day, there's always things to do with the family, whether it's going fishing, going to the beach. You're never out of ideas or out of things to do. And that's mainly the reason we're down here. It's our passion, it's what we live for. And you guys will get to come along with us for that journey and get to experience everything with us. In every single house, in my opinion, one of the most important features is the staircase. Because you walk into the house, that's usually one of the first things you see. And this is the project that we got going on. The initial plan was we were gonna do solid oak treads. They were gonna overhang, have LED lighting on the side so everything's lit up. But we kind of scratched that idea and came up with something a little more fancy. So this is actually gonna be solid oak steps that are gonna waterfall, meaning that it's gonna look seamless, like one solid piece of oak just flowing all the way through. We're taking this step, we're bringing it all the way out to that door so it creates a beautiful shelf. The next thing we're doing, we're actually gonna go through and we're gonna add lighting over here on the side of the steps. So, you know, in the evening time, you got the little lights turned on. It's just gonna look beautiful and accent the staircase very, very well.
We are in the foyer right now. This is the main entrance. We got the windows blocked. This foyer ceiling is just gonna be bonkers. It's gonna be multiple layers. We're gonna have wood slots mixed up with LED softening. If you look down, we had this floor completely trenched out. Initially, there was supposed to be a main sewer line running down the middle of this house, down the foyer. That was a lie. We dug 4 feet down, about 2 feet wide, so we had to trench that whole foyer. The water line, the sewer line went down this wall right here, and we're gonna show you the bathroom that was added to this room. There's no other access point to create a bathroom there except running through the downstairs foyer.
All right, welcome to the master area.
All right, so we're in the master bedroom slash master suite. This is the closet area. You can see, if you look at the ceiling, these were the old walls were. We had a wall that's down the middle, splits to 2 closets right there. We had a wall right here that was entrance into them. These walls were pushed back. This is for the purses. This is for her shoe collection. It's gonna be a boutique style, like a Louis Vuitton. All right, guys, so a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Philly. At the age of 16, I started just doing construction, just doing family, friends' houses, stuff like that. Just loved it. I loved working around the house when I was younger, painting, doing random things. I loved woodworking. I loved to hand carve and hand burn. I forgot what the word terminology is for it, but like just to make cool things. You know, it was just my enjoyment as a kid. And at 16, 17, started just doing family, friends' houses and stuff like that. And that kind of picked up, and then I started just doing flips in the hood. Just one thing led to another, doing flooring, plumbing, electrical, having no idea what I was doing, but the people that I was doing it for, they were kind of guiding me, because I was giving them an excellent deal, and they were using my manpower, and I was learning on the way. So I was just like getting burnt on all my projects and stuff like that. Just learning, learning the ropes, and just figuring out how everything works, how to do plumbing, how to do electrical, doing a lot of research, a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of just blogs and stuff. And as I grew, I bumped into many cool people that just made me get better and better at what I was doing. And we realized we want to move to Florida. Reason one was because I wanted more opportunity. In Philly, we did extremely high-end stuff already. We're in the Bucks County area, just servicing that whole area, just developing a name for ourselves. I think we did a pretty damn good job. We're still operating there, still have crews running around there. I just wanted to take with my partner Anton, we wanted to take this business down and to have new opportunities that are even bigger, because Florida has an unlimited amount of wealth, culture, so it's just incredible. And we want to cater to people that want to have a vision in their head, and we could just produce something incredible for them. That's where we strive. We do things that not everyone can do. That's what the fun part is for us. We do our research, we do our due diligence of just making sure everything's perfect. And here, again, we're here for a year. We're developing our name. We're doing some incredible projects. Thank you to our clients and the support of everyone around us. And we're gonna keep moving and growing, and I can't wait what the future holds for us. We are in the master bathroom now. This is literally where all the magic happened for us, in the fact that so much work, so much thinking and collaboration with different people to make this happen. So right now, what we have going on, all the plumbing here got redone. We're gonna show you pictures and how it was before, and you're gonna be blown away from how it is now. There's gonna be the free floating standing tub that was gonna be right here. There's gonna be the linear drain right here, and then this is all the shower area. It's about 12 feet long by 8 feet wide. We sloped the ceilings. You might ask, hey, why did you slope the ceilings? I'll tell you why, because we have a steam room, baby. We have a steam room. The steam room is going to require 125 amps of service. The 30 kilowatt unit, that's just going to make this room hot like that. It's top of the line unit, it's Mr. Steam. It's almost like a commercial unit just to heat this bad boy up. Let me also talk to you guys about waterproofing. And this is where contractors mess up hard a lot of times. We take no chance of having any leaks. First we have our plywood, correct? We use tar paper on the bottom, protect the plywood. Then we go with a rubber liner, must go with rubber liner that goes behind the bench, inside above these walls, right? You can't see it right now, it's already covered. So everything's 100% protected with a rubber liner that goes inside this linear drain. So God forbid water protrudes, it will just go right down the drain, okay? So next, then we do a mud pan that completely slows down towards the drain. That gives us the pitch for the water to go towards that drain. Then we put red guard down. This is what you see. This is a red guard or an aqua guard. You can get a Home Depot, Floor & Decor, Italian supply store. They come in different colors. Doesn't matter what color it is, it does the same exact job. Also, after that, we're gonna have a Schluter fabric, which is a waterproofing membrane that will go over this, over this, over this, and onto the walls. This will ensure 100% waterproof. Like, this is a submarine. We can flood this baby and she ain't gonna go anywhere, okay? So that's very important. We're also gonna go, once we start thin setting, go through here. It's a little tidbit for you guys, you people out there, because when you get out, you're wet, water comes in here, it might protrude down into your ceiling. Therefore, we're gonna red guard this whole section as well, just to be sure. We also have top of line fixtures on the walls, handheld down the middle, 2 shower heads, 1 big rain head above. It's very rare that you can have this corner. It's usually blocked off with framing here. We reworked the whole frame. We made this continuous, beautiful niche that's, I don't think many people are gonna have in their bathrooms. LEDs through the top, it's gonna shine bright like a diamond. Big slabs on these walls. There's an accent wall, huge slabs that are just no seams, no nothing. It's gonna look absolutely just gorgeous. Here we have our vanities. They were actually on those 2 walls. They got moved over to here. Going to be custom-made vanities, mirror on the walls, a makeup section for her, of course.
Okay, so if you could remember, the wall used to be over here. We moved this over. We're adding a nice little linen closet just to utilize the extra space in here. Little side note, we actually have a 10-inch vent or duct that's running up from the kitchen. That was a last-minute change because Leo realized that the hood vent that they had was way too small. So the day before the cabinet guys came in, we actually ran a 10-inch vent.
So we continue our tour. We go into this bathroom / bedroom combination.
This was just a big open room. We expanded out a little bit, added the wall. On the left side, we have the bathroom, and on the right side is the closet. This is the bathroom that was added on. This is where we did all the digging in the foyer of the house. We added a curb. There's a little knee wall. Another thing we're doing here is we're adding tile that goes straight down to the drain. Again, our favorite, pretty much every bathroom we do, we always go with the linear drains. Again, you see we use the foam board. We always go through all of our seams with some thin set, and then we red guard everything. So this is just another layer of protection from water seeping through anything.
We have the Aqua Guard, which is the Floor & Decor product, and Lowe's probably sells as well. It's a MAPE product. And then we have this Red Guard, which is made by custom at Home Depot. You can buy this. So here's a piece of this foam board. This one in particular is Sentinel. It's Stella Floor & Decor. Just to give you an explanation how it works, you literally make your marks just like that.
Just like that, you put the screw in, keeps the board on the wall. If you don't use that, your screw goes right through, and then you might as well just throw this out.
This completes our tour, guys. We showed you guys some of the things we're doing in this house. We didn't show you everything, just we don't want to bore you as well, because we're doing a couple more bathrooms in here, but those are just standard bathrooms. They're going to look beautiful. I'll show you the after
photos. Yeah, maybe we'll add them in later, just as an after.
Any mess ups that we have, because again, construction is also filled with many factors and variables. Sometimes there's errors because we're all human, but the fact that Next Level Custom Builders, we focus on solving those issues at all times.
I would say making a smooth customer experience. So we never want the client stressing about where do I get the materials, what's happening here, oh my God, there's something leaking. Like, we're all about solving problems. So whatever problems come up, even during the build or after.
Hopefully they're minimal, it doesn't happen too often, but it happens. Therefore, call us anytime. Thank you so much for watching all our content. We're gonna create, I hope we're gonna give and over-deliver a lot of cool things to you, a lot of information. Thank you for watching. We're gonna see you guys in the next one.
Subscribe.
Okay.